Whether you've just gotten a new RV or one that's new to you, you'll be faced with a dizzying array of support equipment you'll need to take your new home on wheels on your first adventure. Let's try and answer some common questions about what you'll need to get started. This is part one of 4 videos designed to help you wade through the huge selection of products you'll need to be considering or have questions about that you'll need to get started with your new RV. In this video, I'll be making some assumptions. One is that you're new to all this. The other is that you're concerned about cost, as the RV has already put a pretty big dent in your budget. Those assumptions mean we'll be focused on basic items and on those that will do the job without breaking the bank. You'll have plenty of time to come up with some of your own conclusions and add or upgrade some of the things we talk about here. Oh, and by the way, if you find this video helpful, please click on the thumbs up icon below and be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos. Let's get started. In this video, we're going to focus on electrical components. We'll look at water, kitchen, and setup requirements in separate videos. First, we're going to assume that your coach or travel trailer came with a heavy-duty shore power cord. If not, you probably need to find an RV retailer or service center to help you select the right cord for your rig. Also, we're going to assume that you know the power capacity of your new RV. As shown in this photo, a surge suppressor is one of the must-haves. RV park power can be problematic, and just like at home, storms or other events can impact even well-constructed distribution systems. This surge suppressor is a basic exterior model. It plugs into the park power and uses several combinations of LED lights to indicate whether the park outlet is working properly. It can detect polarity or ground problems, for example. It also provides electrical surge protection for the RV. This basic surge suppressor will likely blow out if hit with a huge surge, but replacing a $70 accessory is far cheaper than replacing multiple appliances and other components in the RV itself. Higher price versions of this device will add other features such as a time delay function when power comes and goes rapidly. Such a delay can help save an air conditioner, for example, that might require some reset time between power loss and reapplication. The next level up, however, will likely be more than double the price. Here's a quick video of this model in action. I first checked the power by plugging it into and turning on the power at the pole without connecting it to my RV. When the light showed good, I turned off the power and then finished the connection to the RV before reapplying power using the breaker at the power box. The small curved cord in the photo is a converter. In this case, it converts a 50 amp connection to a 30 amp connection. My coach has a 30 amp system, so if I find a campsite with only 50 amp service, I can plug the converter into the power pole, then connect the surge suppressor and shore cable as before. 50 amp outlets have 4 prongs. 30 amp outlets have 3 prongs, so it should be obvious what level of service you have. Since we're assuming you're new to all this, many power poles will have outlets for 50, 30, and 120 volts at either 15 or 20 amp service with a circuit breaker for each outlet on the pole. I also have a 30 amp to 120 volt converter that wasn't included in the picture. You can also get converters to connect a 50 amp plug into a 30 amp outlet and converters to connect into a 120 volt 15 or 20 amp household style outlet. While beyond the scope of this video, it's important for you to understand your rig's amp draw so you won't trip circuit breakers if down converting to lower capacity circuits. The lock sets in the photo are to lock the surge suppressor to the power pole. With this lock, you can cinch the suppressor to the pole below the cover, making it more difficult to unplug and someone to walk away with it. As with most locks, it can be defeated if someone really is set on stealing your device, but it'll help keep honest people honest and make it less likely you'll lose your suppressor as a target of opportunity. The large coil of wire in the photo is a cable TV coaxial cable. While not technically electrical, your cable TV input is likely near your electrical input. If your RV campsite has park cable TV and you plan on using it, you'll need a cable to make the connection. 20 to 30 feet should be more than enough to reach the source while also lying flat to avoid tripping over it. The last item in the photo is a set of inexpensive walkie-talkies. These will come in handy when backing your rig into place. Having a spotter is always a good idea, and using either your cell phone or walkie-talkie allows you to get verbal directions without starting your adventure screaming at one another, trying to be heard. This particular set includes a weather radio function that can be handy when the forecast includes storms. I'll add links to the description below to the products we've discussed. All totaled, they'll end up costing you about $150 US. In part 2 of this series, we'll talk about what you'll need to manage the water and sewer systems in your new RV. As always, if you found this video helpful, please click the thumbs up icon below and consider subscribing. You can click on the bell to be notified when I post new videos. I hope you enjoy your new RV, and thanks for watching.